Hi everybody, I'm back. Fat Dad Games Bad here. You will see that I just popped this plastic case cover off. It literally just sits on these clips on the rail. This clip is going to go on the rail here. Okay, so I don't know the firing order, but if you follow top, you can just trace it with your finger and it'll run all the way back. And I verified that I do have the firing order in the proper way. So we are ready to fire as soon as I finish reattaching my little 3800 series heat dust cover clip. And like I said, you just line it up. I'm not very good at this. I usually just pull these off, but it was my wife's car. You literally just smack it on down there and it reattaches. And that just runs over the top like that, I guess. All right. So now we're going to take our cute little 1/4 inch Stanley ratchet. Ensure that we are going in the correct direction. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey for almost every bolt on your car. Now we're going to go ahead and... I'm sure there's a torque rating on these. Whenever I do any of my coil pack covers, bolts, screws, whatever you want to call them, I always just go until it's snug and then give it a little, just a little bit more. When I say snug, you know, everyone's going to have their different view of snug. My snug is when I feel it resist me, I'll go about 60% past that resistance. Because you don't really want to break these off in there. You really don't want to over torque them. You'll crack plastic. You'll cross thread. Sorry. You'll strip threading. Like I almost just did because I wasn't paying attention. I was more focused on the camera angle. Which hopefully in the next month or so when I begin the projects, my Toyota addiction, I will have a GoPro camera and 1 or 2 cameras setting up, so you guys will get a good view of around. I will be doing live streams of that. I'll be streaming on Twitch and YouTube and maybe TikTok as well. Not a big fan of TikTok. It's just, it seems to be where I get the most viewership and the most people commenting and showing me love, and you know, seems to be where the fun's at. You're going to line your battery up. I believe this is an 8mm, which I had out here earlier. There it is. And we swap to the 8mm, and we go ahead and tighten the battery down. Again, this is a really funky battery. I don't like the side post batteries. Just not a fan of them. Now you get it in there as tight as you can. Yeah, let's drop that tool down where I couldn't get it yesterday. Alright, something's going wonky here. I don't know what's going on here. I know it didn't argue with me like this yesterday, the 3 times I unplugged the battery. Let's go ahead and wrap that right there. Okay, there. I think that's better. I think now I'll get some thread in there. Come on. Why are you not grabbing that battery, dude? All right, I got something going on wonky here. Maybe. Okay. Maybe that was the problem. Who knows? All right, well, that's curious, isn't it, guys? Wonder why I'm not getting no bite on the battery. Sometimes I find that if you're struggling, change your angle of attack, see if maybe you got a thread that's kind of out of whack. Remember, batteries are lead, and you're screwing aluminum and lead into them. Okay, so that does catch in lock. Excuse me. Okay. So on this here, you see those little notches? There is little pins on the positive cable there that want to grab those notches. Ah! Okay, I see. All right, I think I know what's wrong now. All right, we're gonna wrap my horn wire around. That random piece of speaker wire is my horn electrical connector. All right, now we'll wiggle to get it to adjust in there. That should grab. Should. Come on. Geez, 10 minutes of me trying to put a battery connection back on. That's got to be real exciting, huh? Sorry, I don't have any clever quips or good quotes. Okay, you guys get the gist of it. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this down. Next video will be starting and ensuring it's running